Hello, I'm Dr. Chris Walton, and in this video we've got a guided session of EFT, the Emotional Freedom Technique Xtra, to eliminate self-doubt. Now, if you haven't heard of EFT before, the Emotional Freedom Technique, this is where we tap acupuncture points of the body in a specific order whilst we're thinking about that context where we've got self-doubt. So it could be any self-doubt about any area of your life. It could be work, it could be finances, relationships, family stuff, anything at all where you just feel in your body there's self-doubt, you don't feel confident enough, you're doubting yourself in some way and you feel that in your gut a little bit, and you'd be much better clearing that because at the end of the day it's a stressor that's limiting you. So this is what we do. So the way this works is you're going to think of something that you've got a self-doubt about and score that on a level of intensity between 1 to 10. 10 being it's absolutely stressing you, that doubt, and 1, 2, 3, it's not bothering you that much, but you feel it a little bit. So you can score the intensity of that doubt. Then you're going to move into this video where it's I do it, you do it, I do it, you do it. You're also going to see the words come up on the screen. So simply all you have to do is follow me and really associate as much as you can in your mind with what that doubt's about. Who's involved, what is the context, how long it's been going on. Just think about it. Not to be too detailed, just think about it. More importantly, feel it a little bit if you can whilst you're going through this process of tapping these acupuncture points and saying these statements out loud. And basically what it does, it deletes or disconnects the emotional charge from the context. So at the end of this session, you'll be able to think about that same thing, but now there's no doubt. That doubt has been cleared from your brain. That situation is no longer firing up the stress centers in your brain, which of course allows you to be free of that self-doubt, which gives you more energy, obviously makes you feel better, but also allows you to make better decisions moving forward. So I highly recommend also using headphones for this session because I've added in some sound technology to really amplify what happens in the brain and disconnecting that stress response. This is a very, very powerful session. So get ready. All you have to do, like I say, is think about something you've got self-doubt about, score it from 1 to 10. Now, if you've only got 1, 2 or 3, I wouldn't bother doing it because there's not really much charge to it. But as soon as you start to score, score over 4, over 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, especially 7, 8, 9, that's a lot of charge. That's emotional stress of self-doubt that you'd be far better off clearing. Okay, so score yourself on that. Follow the process, then we'll review and we'll score ourselves afterwards to make sure that it's clear. So grab yourself some headphones, get ready, think about what you're going to use, what context it is where you've got some self-doubt, and clear yourself from this. If you like the video, click the like button, leave a little comment and consider subscribing. Thank you. Outside of the hands. I doubt myself. Self-doubt. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I'm as good as others. Top of the head. Self-doubt. I doubt my abilities. I doubt myself. I doubt what I can achieve. Eyebrows. Self-doubt. I'm not good enough. I'm not as good as others. I doubt my abilities. Temples. Self-doubt. Doubting myself. Not good enough. Negative inner voice. Back of the head. Self-doubt. I doubt my abilities. I doubt I can achieve my goals.
self-doubt, lips to eyes. I doubt myself. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I doubt my abilities. Under the nose. Self-doubt. Lack of belief. Lack of confidence. Self-doubt. Under the lip. Lack of self-belief. Lack of confidence. Self-doubt. Lapse. I doubt my abilities. I'm doubting myself. I'm doubting whether I can do this. Lack of belief. Thymus. Lack of confidence. Self-doubt. Self-doubt holding me back. Little finger. It's safe for me to let this self-doubt go now. Switch. It's not safe for me to let this self-doubt go now. Switch. I deserve to let this self-doubt go. Switch. I don't deserve to let this self-doubt go. Switch. All parts of me are ready, willing, and able to let this self-doubt go. Switch. Even if parts of me think I can't. Switch. It is in my best and highest good to let this self-doubt go. Switch. Even if parts of me think it isn't. Switch. I love myself enough to let this self-doubt go. Switch. I don't love myself enough to let this self-doubt go. Switch. Self-doubt. Calmness. Confidence. Flow state. Switch. Calmness. Confidence. Flow state. Self-doubt. Switch. Self-doubt. Calmness. Confidence. Flow state.
Okay, so now let's score ourselves again on that exact same context that we used before the session, where we scored ourselves 0 out of 10 on that, or 1 out of 10 on that emotional charge to that self-doubt. So think about that exact same thing now and then score yourself 1 to 10 to see where you are now. Okay, so hopefully you're completely free of that, or at the very least you've brought it right down to it's like a 1 or 2 and it doesn't really bother you much at all. That's where we want to be. Now, of course, you can repeat this session and really dial into that self-doubt, really think about it, really bring it into the body if you need to do it again. And you can use this session, of course, as as many times as you need in any area of your life, any context where doubt creeps up or there's a little bit of self-doubt limiting you in a certain way. You can be free of that, which of course is very helpful and very healthy and feels good. Nobody likes the feeling of self-doubt. Now, as I mentioned at the start, this is a session of EFT X, the Emotional Freedom Technique Xtra. And the extra is a few extra points that we use compared to the basic recipe of EFT. But the big difference is this bit at the end, where we're doing a positive and negative statement. Now, I've been using and teaching tapping EFT since 1999. That's 25 years as I do this video in my practice as a doctor of integrative medicine and a performance psychologist. So I have done thousands of sessions of EFT tapping and getting the best way to really clear ourselves of those emotions properly, you know. And this end bit is a very powerful bit. This is really the extra bit where we're doing positive and negative. It's safe for me to let go. We're tapping here. It's safe for me to let go of self-doubt. Then we switch. It's not safe for me to let go of this self-doubt. And often you might think, why am I tapping, you know, on a positive statement? Why isn't it safe for me to let go of that self-doubt? Of course, that creates a bit more stress in the brain, which in this context is a good thing because it allows us to clear any stress at a deeper level. But also, by tapping on the positive and the negative of the same statement, it neutralizes. And what this does is, sometimes when we're clearing emotions, there's a part of our mind that thinks that we have to have those emotions. Now, there's no conscious logical reason for that. This isn't the conscious mind. This is just the subconscious conditioning of the past. And for whatever reason, we can think that. So this allows us to eliminate any self-sabotage, any parts of us that think we can't let it go. You know, it's safe for me to let go of this self-doubt. It's not safe for me to let go of this self-doubt. You can't hold both at the same time, and they just neutralize. And when you go through that extra process at the end, it gives a real deep clearing. It really allows us to clear any of those remaining aspects that stop us being free of that negative emotion. Now, the next part really is to then work on the subconscious belief systems, the subconscious beliefs about being confident and having rock solid self-belief and confidence. And I'd love to show you how to do that. If you go to gammamindset.com, the link will be in the description, there's a free masterclass there where I'm going to show you how you can rapidly reprogram those subconscious beliefs with a technique called the Gamma Mindset Technique. This is a technique that I created, and it's the only technique in psychology that's scientifically proven to increase self-belief, confidence, performance, focus and well-being by reprogramming the subconscious mind. And I'd love to take you through a free session of that also, so you can experience what that's like. So head over to gammamindset.com. You can sign up for a free masterclass, and I'd love to take you through this, reprogramming those subconscious beliefs. I'll see you there.